want to speak to a specific group of people, those that know that where we are in our journey of life is changing. You're able to see things that you hadn't noticed before. You're much clearer in understanding who you are and who you want to be. And if this sounds like you, stay with me on today's episode. Hi, this is Dr. Anita with another Diamond Moment. I want to move forward in what we've been doing, what we've been learning. If you've been with me for a while, then you should understand the purpose of this particular podcast, which is to connect you to the next phase of where you are moving to within your own personal life. We've gone through a number of episodes looking at how to change the way that we view things, our perspective, our viewpoint on how we interact with others, on the things that have taken place in our lives that don't make sense, or things that we've been wondering about for years. It's time, with where we are in the evolution of our planet, in the evolution and the changes in our lives, and moving from 3D with the recognitions that we have in 4D to connect us differently in the spirit realm in 5D. And as we continue to challenge and to look at where we've been, we also have to internalize these lessons. That's why we've had a Diamond Journey journal becoming as a process, but it's being able to write down what we're seeing, what we're noticing, what we're understanding that we didn't understand before. I'm speaking to a specific group of people that have a quote unquote faith-based understanding, which through your various experiences have begun to change. And you have begun to wake up to the fact that what you were and who you believed others to be may not be the case. And it has caused you to need to move forward on your own. I'm speaking to a group of people who may understand that everybody doesn't get you and everybody doesn't get what you get, and you're good with that. You're able to independently maneuver within your own life, and it doesn't matter, or it is not as critical for you that everybody else believes exactly what you believe or does exactly what you do. I'm speaking to a particular group of people that have looked at their spiritual lives, understanding that I'm going to have to grow in a way that maybe the organization around me is not moving. They're not getting this, or they're not expressing this in a way that I understand that they get it. And it's caused you to look further, to do more, to research, to leave your fear behind, and to grow into who you as an individual know somewhere deep inside of you that you're meant to go. We're going to move forward with this understanding on a Diamond Moment. When I talk about the fact that the diamonds of our lives are produced through time, heat, and pressure, it means the good things that you now understand came with a price. It was tough. It was hard. It took way longer than what you thought it was going to take. And you're just coming to the point of understanding what all of these previous experiences brought out within you, where your past has led you to. And we're moving forward with an understanding that I'm not like everybody else. I do see things differently. I don't feel a need to follow the crowd. I don't feel a need to have to be a part of something that I already know within myself that I'm not a part of. And when we get to that place of true individuality, when we get to the point where we can celebrate the fact that we are different from other people, we're able to move more fully into who we truly are. And we're able to receive a level of understanding that we didn't have before. So we're going to elevate, we're going to graduate, we're going to move forward in this understanding that all of the things that I've experienced have changed me. They have caused me to view things differently. Each little step that I've made has changed that original person to become more fully who they were designed to be when they entered into this life experience. When we understand that that is the process, that each little step that we make, each little understanding or revelation that we have, each thing that becomes clear, well, every aha moment that we have are all those tiny incremental steps in becoming. And that is the process that you have been going through. Hopefully, you're not just experiencing life and letting it bounce off of you, but you're experiencing each individual occurrence. You're taking that in. You're taking time to consider what this means to me, not just allowing it to go past your head and never turn around to say, what does this mean? I hope that you are beginning to understand what synchronicities are. I hope that you're beginning to understand what the collective is that you are a part of. I hope that you are beginning to allow yourself to be the individual that you are, to allow yourself to open up to maybe what you had not been willing to do out of fear. Hopefully, you've gone back through and listened again. I say this frequently, that sometimes we can be so ignorant or so unknowing or unlearned in a particular area that we can't even ask a question. I don't even know enough to be able to formulate a question. So if you find yourself now having more foundational understanding, you also need to begin to go back and listen again. Because what I've said, whether you believe it or not, has been tiny roadmaps leading you to who you were meant to be. We started this talking about our destinies. And some of us, our destiny is to stand out from the crowd, not to just be another voice, but to stand out from the crowd. And many times we need encouragement in order to be and to move into our highest self. And because of that, many people find that in their particular religious traditions, that they are not encouraged to be who they are. They are encouraged to follow the line, to carry the party viewpoint, as we would say, as it relates to politics. So when you're looking at your destiny, who you were designed to be, it's going to require you to move away from the crowd in order to at least get a semblance of understanding of who you are. I'm talking to a group of people who understand that I have to separate from the crowd in order to become who I am. Now, do I mean this in the sense, and again, we've been talking about how a coin has two sides. We've been talking about the fact that you can say something one way and someone can hear that same statement in an entirely different way. So I want to clarify what I just said. I'm not telling you as a collective that you need to look for a cult that only thinks the way you think. I'm saying that there will be a recognition and an understanding with these people that you may not have experienced previously in your life. They will get you. You get them. The words that they speak is like, oh my God, I was thinking that too. Nobody else that I know has ever thought that. I'm talking about being in collaboration with people who you are literally able to be yourself with. I have friends in my life, one in particular, that we went to college together. We met the very first day I arrived. She had gotten there, I think, the day before. And we have been together in closely involved in each other's lives pretty much ever since that day. And so if we ever didn't talk to one another for a brief period of time, when we got back together, we were never separated. We were able to talk about anything. We still are. This particular person knows basically everything about me. She's seen me in every situation, in every condition, and all of the things. And we're sisters. We are through experience, by choice, and also spiritually. It's understanding that the group, the collective of people that I'm talking to, you have been looking for your group. You have been looking for the people that get you. You have been looking for some form of companionship, corroboration of who you are. And so I want you to understand that that is where we're headed. We're building our community of collectives. And if there are others that you know of, please share this podcast with others. Tell somebody. In the same way that you're looking for them, they are looking for you. In the same things that you've been going through, understanding that we're at a different place in time than we've ever been before. And it is much more necessary now for us to be our true, authentic selves, for us to keep the vibration of the world, that love, peace, joy, lifted high. Being able to be that within ourselves in order to bring what we have desired to come into our lives. But we have to lift ourselves up in order to do that. The collective that I'm speaking to, the group of people that I'm speaking to, know that this is them. They know that they've had to release and let go in order to move to the place that they want to go to. Really understanding that the hard things, the challenges in our lives create the diamonds of our lives, that we are on that journey to becoming exactly who we were meant to be. That becoming is a process of incremental steps. And that process has stages in which we grow from 3D to 4D recognition, that we challenge and go back and get a different understanding within ourselves to move us to 5D, to a higher level in the spirit realm. So I'm speaking to a collective that gets this message. Continue listening, continue coming back. Like, subscribe, share. Get your Diamond Journey Journal. Begin to write down what you're experiencing, what you're seeing, because you're going to begin to see more and more amazing things that some may have taught you that doesn't exist, but you will know that it absolutely does exist. Please join me on NoomVibe. I go live on NoomVibe. So you can actually come and ask me questions, talk to me. We can talk things out. Or visit me on FanBase. I'm been in the process of changing things around on FanBase. I'm still doing that, but you can reach me there or go to my website at www.DrAnitaMc.com. And above all, join me next week for another Diamond Moment. I'm waiting on you.